Hello my fellow YouTubers, and welcome to episode 7 of the Best Gundam Models period, where we'll take a look at the g-defensor and Super Gundam from the HGUC Super Gundam set that came out in 2002. As you see here, I have the g-defensor. Long rifle's a little out of the picture because, well, it's called the long rifle for a reason. This is not the P-Bandai g-defensor, as I said before. And the first thing we're going to look at is the manual. Namely, the photos on the back of the manual, which show the g-defensor in its correct colors. A brighter white instead of the off-white of the Gundam Mark II, and a much lighter, more vibrant blue. The paints that I use will be listed in the description. The next thing we'll take a look at is the sticker sheet for both. It's for both the Gundam Mark II and the g-defensor. I did not use any of the stickers as usual because I painted. Well, let's remove the long rifle. So that we may get a better look at the g-defensor. You'll see there are many red parts on here, many red details, but there are no red parts for the g-defensor in the actual kit. You'll have to paint all that. The stickers don't cover everything. The stickers do not cover the red inside the thrusters. Some of the dark gray details will need to be painted, and there are plenty of seam lines, very 2002 in the seam lines. You have seam lines going down the tops of these parts. The seam lines were pretty easy to fix on the core fighter, but other seam lines, such as the ones on these thrusters here, are pretty difficult, so I just left them. Now, one problem I do have is on mine. It's this missile pod here doesn't close all the way, unlike this one, which does close all the way. Also, you need to paint all the missiles red. Now, here's a closer look at the long rifle. I did paint the sensor green. Alright, now let's transform this bad boy into the Super Gundam. But first, we shall put it in its transport mode. Need to open this panel here. And slide these down. And move these back. The sliding parts and these joints here are made from ABS plastic, for those who are wondering. And these grabby claws open up. We will take our Gundam Mark II and remove a panel from the back. And there's a peg. There's a peg right there that will attach into a poly cap in the backpack. And there is our G-defensor and Gundam Mark II in transport mode. Now that you've seen the Super Gundam in transport mode, we shall put it into Super Gundam mode. First, remove the core fighter, close that panel on the bottom up, and flip out the fins. Nothing bad will ever happen to that. Then remove the long rifle. Move these thrusters up. All the way. Move this panel up. Flip these around, back, and then equip the long rifle, which I will do off camera. And now we have our Gundam Mark II and G-defensor in Super Gundam mode. As you can see, the missile pods are still functional. You can still store the bazooka on the back. And something to keep in mind is that the long rifle is designed for this version of the Gundam Mark II's gorilla hands. So if you want to use it with the Revive Gundam Mark II, you're going to have to modify the handle in order to fit with the All Gundam Project hands, the little baby Gundam Project hands. Now, we are going to demonstrate that the G-defensor is fully compatible with the HGUC Gundam Mark II Revive. And here we have the Revive Gundam Mark II equipped with the long rifle and the G-defensor to form the Super Gundam. I did not use the All Gundam Project hands on this Gundam because they are disproportionately small and ugly. I used the HD Builders Parts Federation hands, and they fit perfectly with the Gundam Mark II Revive and the long rifle. Well, that's all for this review. I hope you found it informative and enjoyed it. I leave you now with a photo montage and some music. This song is called Battle Be Joined.